Happy Saturday. Hey, Michelle. Oh, Michael. Sorry, I said that too fast. Hey, Michael. So, officially, hello. That was funny. I didn't even realize that I had pressed the button and started recording. So, welcome. We'll wait for some people to pop on, give them a chance before we start talking about visibility for your business on a Saturday. I hope everybody is well. Doesn't feel like a Saturday here for some reason. I think that's because I have way too much to do on my to-do list. So, does not seem like. So just say hi as you pop on. So, hey JD Tucker, thank you. Just say hi as you pop on so I know that you're there. We are talking about visibility. Hey David, good to see you. We were talking about getting more visibility for your business. And so I'm going to share some tips, but I also wanted to see if anybody had any questions. Hey Bill, how are you? Thanks for joining. So that we can talk about that. I'm doing good. I'm excited it's a Saturday, even though I was just saying it doesn't really feel like one because I've been already working most of the... Where are the mimosas? No mimosas over here. I don't know what kind of party you're having over there, Michael, but no mimosas over here. So, hey, Ashley. Ashley's on. Hey, Venus. How are you? Love the name, Venus. Hey, Ms. Grace. How are you? So we're talking about visibility. So if you're looking to get more visibility for your business, just type me in the comments. I'm just interested to see how many people like myself are interested in getting more visibility for their business. And if you could take a moment to share the broadcast, that would be amazing. Thank you for the hearts and the likes and all that good stuff. I want to share some tips, but I also want to answer some questions. Hey, Andrea, good. I'm glad you're on my team of wanting more visibility for your business. Hey, how are you? Noelia? I don't know how you say that. I'm sorry. So I want to share tips. Oh, good, JD. We're gonna have a team of visibility seekers by the time. Hey, PJ Thornhill, thanks for joining in. So if you guys have questions, I mean, I would gladly take them, but I did want to also share some tips on things that have worked really well for me and my clients on getting visibility. Hey, Kay, how are you? Hello, hello. I love double greetings. Hello, hello. Hey, David, for your kidney fund. What does that mean? Explain to me what your kidney fund is. So if you have questions, absolutely. Hey, coworker. So if you have questions, just type them in. It doesn't matter when. I'll take them whenever. But I'm just going to go through some ways that you can get visibility for your business as well. In the era of social media and blogging and all that good stuff, and Periscope and FaceTime Live and YouTube, one of the best ways that you can boost visibility for your business, for your brand, or anything that you may be promoting is to share content. So I know that a lot of people, on Twitter and Facebook, I'm connected to them, so I get to see what they post. And so I know a lot of people are posting content. Hey Chicago, hey Chi-Town, how are you? So David, are you raising money to help with a kidney transplant for you, or is this like a foundation that raises money to help with kidney transplants for anybody? That's my big question. And I know a lot of people are sharing content, but the thing that you want to be very careful about, especially if you're building a business or a brand, is that you want to make sure that you are sharing content around what you want to be known for. So if you want to be known as an author, or you want to be known as a writer, you need to share your writing. If you want to be known as a poet, you need to be sharing your poetry. If you want to be known as an IT expert, you should be sharing tips on how to use IT more wisely, or whatever. You really have to be very focused on sharing content around what you want to be known for. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't post stuff outside. So I share a lot of tips about like writing and media, because that's what my company does. But I also like motivation and inspiration, so I share a lot of information about that as well. But you want to just be careful that it's not all personal kinds of stuff, or it's not. Definitely sharing stuff around what your expertise is, and you need to share that consistently. If you're not using like Periscope and FaceTime Live and some of those other videos, I always suggest you should have a mix of content. So, you know, some people just really like to write, so they blog and they do this and this and that, but they really don't like video, or they don't like audio, or they don't like pictures. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Miash, how are you? And so they stay away from video and they stay away from other stuff. You really need to, you know, share a mix of content, because for anybody that's in the educational system and outside of that, you know that people learn differently. And so, you know, whereas some, you know, like I like to read books, but my sister likes audiobooks. I mean, that's just the way she absorbs information, and I just like to read it. I don't do well with listening to books. But that's because we learn differently and we absorb information differently. Hey, Eric, how are you? Good afternoon, Richmond, Virginia. You guys in Richmond? I just saw that there's a hurricane that's supposed to hit this is off topic, but it's supposed to hit the northeast coast. Are you in the line of that? These hurricanes are out of control. And so you want to make sure you share, you know, information around that. And so that's the first thing. Make sure that you're sharing a lot of valuable content. And this kind of goes along with it. You definitely want to make sure that you are promoting and engaging on social media. So engagement is huge. Hey, Billy, how are you? Engagement really is huge, because a lot of people want to connect with you around your around what your expertise is. So it's great that you post, but you also want to be making sure that that you engage. So if somebody has a question, that you respond. Hey, Tyrone from Maryland. Okay, Eric. Eric says he is in the way of the storm, so we will definitely keep you uplifted. Hey, Herbert. How often should you be doing Facebook Live, Periscope, etc.? Okay, I'll answer that question in a minute. So you want to make sure that you're engaging. You want to make sure that, you know, if people have questions, that you respond. The one thing that I think a lot of companies haven't gotten yet, especially small businesses, is that now customer service is also conducted using social media. So when people have a grievance, hopefully they have more compliments than complaints, but when they do have a complaint, they will take it to social media and they will post on your Facebook page, or they will ask for help. I've done that with other companies before, if I could not connect necessarily. David, you can just post the link in the comment box and we all can check it out. Thank you. Oh, I've done that before. Like if I couldn't get in touch with the real person, I'll go to their social media and I'll try to connect that way. And so you really want to make sure that you're responsive and you're engaging and you're being helpful from that standpoint. But you also just want to engage. You want to say good morning to people. You want to like comments. You want to respond to them. You want to do all sorts of things that people feel, you know, that you're a person, that you're involved, that you care. And so you definitely want to make sure you engage. As far as how often should you have a YouTube channel? Okay, I'm going to answer that when I answer this. Do you think Periscope is still a factor now that Facebook has a live feature? Okay, all these questions go together. This is awesome. So I'm going to answer them all at the same time. So what's more important than how often you use Periscope or FaceTime is that you're consistent. And it's just like when blogging, you know, when I, you know, really was working, you know, heavily in blogging, it was the same thing. People were like, well, how often should you blog? And I think with any kind of promotion and visibility tactics, we'll say, that you're consistent. So if you commit to showing up once a week, I would set that appointment. We do this a lot in radio. We talk about setting appointments.